Hey everybody, today I'm going on a rant about a show that pisses me off and really creeps me out. And the show I'm talking about is Toddlers and Tiaras. That show needs to go away. I mean, watch any 5 minutes of this show, you're gonna see 5, 7, 8-year-olds in weird costumes that they have no business being in. I mean, seriously, would you let any of your kids wear any of these costumes? In fact, would you let any of your teenage kids wear any of these costumes? I know I sure as hell wouldn't. But, these kids, they're parade on stage. I'm thinking most of them don't even want to do the show anymore. The parents are forcing on. He's like, if you don't win the pageant, mommy doesn't love you anymore. It's like, sweetie, if you don't win the pageant, me and daddy are getting a divorce. And the drinks they give these kids, man, it's like Mountain Dew and Red Bull and who knows what else they put in those drinks. You don't need to be giving your 5-year-old Red Bull. That's what naps are for. Stupid. Anyway, I think it's the moms because I haven't seen a lot of the moms. I've seen like one or two. Most of them ain't looking too good. They're fat, they're kind of ugly. I ain't hating on fat, ugly people because, look at me, I ain't no prize. But, you know what I mean. They're living through their kids. And that ain't right. That ain't right. I mean, they're parading these kids around like, oh, my daughter won 17 pageants. What has yours done? He's like, mine can read. Can yours? Like, I don't know. These kids don't need to be doing these pageants. These kids need to be in school, focusing on that stuff. And little kid stuff, like ponies and stickers and slides. Don't be hating on my ponies. I got ponies on my desk. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Back to my rant. This show is creepy and wrong, and I'm gonna guess at least 60% of the people who watch that show are pedophiles. Yep, I said it, pedophiles. I mean, who actually goes with these pageants besides the parents? Photographers, maybe, sometimes advertising agencies, sometimes. And then there's always that weird, creepy dude in the back with the camera, with that weird look on his face. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about. And, how is this show on the air to begin with? I mean, it's like you took child porn, made it legal, and then you put it on cable TV. Seriously. What the fuck? Let me get some of my drink. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The show needs to be off the air. It needs to go away. I mean, and think about the kids. Years from now, these people are setting their kids up for really big falls. I mean, they keep telling their kids, oh, you're beautiful, you're perfect, you don't mean anything unless you win these pageants. I mean, I'm not sure if they actually say that. I'm sure some of them do, but yeah, like when they grow up and like they're the stupid blonde, the stereotypical stupid blonde. I mean, I'm not saying blondes are stupid. I'm just saying that stereotype. No hating on blondes. But when they're older, even when they're like teenagers, what if like their friends see the show and like, kids will bully you over the littlest things. Like, you were on Toddlers and Tiaras, ha ha, look at you, you say the stupidest things. Kids die that way. I mean, hell, just the past 2 years alone, bullying suicides have gone up way too much. And even then, when they're older than that, when they're like in their 20s or trying to get a job, I see you won 23 pageants when you were 8. Like, yeah, I see you can't read, yeah, but I'm pretty. Like, you can't get a job just because you're pretty. And if you do get a job just because you're pretty, you're either a stripper, you work at Hooters, or your boss is a perv and is going to try and sleep with you. Yeah, I think I've covered all the basics. Nothing good can come from their futures unless they actually somehow stay in modeling, which I'm not saying that's not a good idea. That is not a good idea because sizes just keep getting smaller and smaller, and models just keep starving themselves, and a lot of them die or they kill themselves. I don't know. But this show really needs to stop. It's really screwing up these kids. The show should be illegal in the first place. Hell, the pageants themselves should be illegal. Seriously, they need to stop. It disturbs me in a way that I can't put into words. And this is coming from someone who doesn't have kids and who doesn't like kids. Like, I don't like kids, but I'll stand up for kids' rights. You know what I mean? Because I remember what it was like being a kid. I'm hoping some of you people do too. I mean, seriously, if they want to do the pageants, let them. But you gotta be realistic with them. Like, you can't win every time. You're not the most perfect child in the world. There's always gonna be someone better than you. And if they don't want to do the pageants, they shouldn't have to. I remember seeing some footage of some girls from the show. They're like, we don't want to do the pageants anymore, but they make mommy happy, so. I don't even know what channel the show is on. Like, whatever channel Toddlers and Tiaras is on, get rid of the show. It doesn't need any more episodes. It doesn't need another season. You are messing these kids up for life, and you're going to fuck up their futures. And shame on you parents for giving your kids Mountain Dew. Well, Mountain Dew can't really hurt you, but like Red Bull and packets of sugars just to keep them going. Okay, that could give them diabetes. Childhood diabetes does exist. This show, like, I really don't know what else to say. Just please get rid of the show. These kids don't need this. They need to be in school learning shit. The way this country's going, we are all fucked. Anyone right now, in your 20s, in your 30s, when you're older, and that generation is going to have to take care of you, I'm afraid, because they're all going to be very stupid and ignorant. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm pretty, I can do this and that. I'm like, no, you can't. You may be pretty, but you can't do simple math. So, whatever. This has been my rant for toddlers and tiaras. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe. You see the little subscribe button up there. Please subscribe. I'm begging you. I appreciate everyone who does subscribe. So like, favorite, comment, and I'll see you all next video. Bye.